All right, so now you're going to lift this up and you're gonna spray underneath. And this one, you want it to be really, really wet. So you're gonna spray it. Make sure your water has lots of soap in it. You lay that down and you're gonna spray the top so that your squeegee glides nice on it. And same thing with this side. Nice and wet. Lay that down. And then you're gonna spray that like that. And then before you start squeegeeing, you wanna push out any of the big bubbles that you may have with your hand first. Kind of get them into place. So that's pretty good there. So now all you're gonna do is create a T. So you're gonna push fairly hard, side to side first. So lock that middle down, and then you're gonna go straight down through the center. So now you're creating basically 4 quarters is what you're going to be doing. So then we're gonna go to the other side and do that on that side. And when you have fingers like this, you never wanna go along the finger like that because it'll pinch the finger. So you always wanna come along it like this way and try to push it up into the corner or down into the corner. Another thing too is never push with your squeegee over top of those, always pull with your squeegee. So you're gonna use the back side of your squeegee. So you would go like this. And I'm going to go lock that other side in. We're not gonna do the sides this time. We just wanna bring all this material over to the corner, all that material over to the corner. So we're gonna go do that other side. If it unlocks itself, you can just go back in there. Sometimes it'll keep trying to connect there until you get it all kind of laid out. This one has got. So I'm actually going to cut it down here instead of right in the middle because it's there's a big long finger here. So I'm going to try and work that whole finger out into the corner. So I'm going to get this one down. Same thing, we're gonna get in the corner and just slowly bring all of these down. So see, I'm using my squeegee this way. So again, back and forth, so I can get all those laid out. Still kind of going in a line back and forth. I'm just following which way the fingers are pointed. So we have to get that with the heat gun and these ones with the heat gun after we're done. And that's why we do this step. Otherwise we'd go to put this on in the inside and we'd have these little guys and we wouldn't be able to heat them up on the inside. So this step is very important before you put the tint in. So now this one, I'm trying to work it all over here. So I'm going to start over here, slowly work my way down. I'm not pulling the whole, I'm not going right in the middle and pulling it because I would crack it then. So I'm just working it a little bit at a time, back and forth. And see how this one is now starting to join this one? So I want to bring this bottom edge of this one over to this one and then create a line this way. So I'm going to push this one into that one. And sometimes it might pop up this corner over here. That's okay, you can just push it back down. Just small squeegee strokes. Again, I'm still working it up into this corner here. And you want to push fairly hard because you don't want your squeegee to glide over it, otherwise it's going to pinch. So I'm actually pushing fairly hard, pulling the material up. So I have that all laid down. Same thing, I'm going to have to heat up a little bit of fingers here and down here, but that's okay. We can get those after. Just gonna do this other side really quick. Same thing, again, I want to try and separate these here as best I can. And now I'm just gonna work my way to that corner. you get ones like this, make sure you go over them the same way. Never push those ones that were, if it was going this way, you never want to push that because it's just going to crease it. Got that one down. And because this one's sticking out further, I want to try and work that one first up into that corner, and then I'm going to grab these ones and try and pull them up. Okay, and that's that step.